Okay, so I appreciate all the people on my YouTube channel. I'm starting to get more subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I just want to throw this out there. The one thing that that I'd like to get out there, if we all work together, we can do anything. But I mean, maybe a lot of you know this already. They keep everybody arguing and fighting on politics and colors of skin and different rich and poor, dividing up everything, men and women, cat lovers, dog lovers, whatever. But if we all work together, we can accomplish. Even the Bible says, it's not the quote for word, but it's basically saying, if the whole world works together, there's nothing that they can't accomplish. Unity, it's not brought up by me, but unity is the answer. But no one wants to work together. Some people do it, we don't do it together, but some families are smart enough to put all their arguments aside and work together. The Jewish, I didn't want to say a race, but the Jewish do it like they usually, look, man, you're going to be the butcher, and then you're going to be the lawyer, and you're going to be the doctor, and it's already planned out. We're going to get our money together and put you as the doctor, and then you're going to be the lawyer. And it's a set deal. It kind of takes some, that's why they get in all kinds of trouble when they say, I don't want to be a lawyer, I want to be a comedian, or I want to be a movie actor. Like, no, man, you know what, man? They all pitched in to put your brother and your cousin and whatever through school, and the deal was you were going to be this, and if you say you're going to not do it, you're going to mess up everything, But I want to put a lot of things out there on this channel, but that's the main thing. If everybody would stop arguing and work together, we could make everybody rich, we could make everybody healthy, we could make everybody where they had a house and they wouldn't be homeless. If the whole world worked together, they could make great spaceships and all this other stuff to colonize other planets. There's nothing they couldn't accomplish. But like right now, I'd be happy if everybody worked together and just got everybody where there's no homeless. And if we didn't cure all the diseases, we'd only make it go down. And at least end child hunger. There's one commercial where the kids, it starts out badass. It's like, I like apples and bananas. And there ain't none. There's no food in the house, so he can't have apples and bananas. But I just wanted to make this video because thankfully I'm not one of these YouTubers that are 24/7 out there doing flips and going to exotic places, and of course they have 10 million viewers. I just try to do videos when I can, if I can, share some other videos and talk about topics that interest me. But I just wanted to throw this out there. I'm getting, to me, to me, one YouTube viewer is a lot. And right now I have 100 and something. So I appreciate y'all, and if you can, share and ask other people to subscribe. And if it's negative comments, let me know. If something you want to see on here or whatever, I'm interested in hearing it. But if you get anything from this channel, that's the one thing. I call it the Ming the Merciless way of politics. They have everybody fighting so no one looks at them. The whole president thing, George Carlin said it. A lot of other people have said it. You have a two-party system, and they're not. The president's not running the country. If the president was running the country, they wouldn't be. They've killed presidents. It's like an illusion, and everyone's arguing about it. That person can do so much, but the people that are really running the country are the billionaires that own the corporations. Like George Carlin said, they own all the media. If they want people to buy a certain product, they'll tell the media, hey man, say this is bad for you, so they'll buy this, or don't eat this food, so they'll buy more of this food. Or they control the media, they control the construction companies, they control all that. They control all the big businesses. They control the Walmarts that employ the people. This one guy has a deal where he says everybody don't go to work. That's not the answer, because one, you're hurting yourself more than them. They're rich. Two, that it does work in a union setting, but to a point. But the little guy that's not getting no money, not going to work is gonna hurt more than the big corporation. They're under pressure from the stockholders to make a decision that makes them guys go back to work. The owner will fire them. The owner of the company will fire the CEO because, you know what, man, I don't know what you're going to do, but you better fix it, because if those people don't go to work, the stockholders are going to start selling their shares and my business is going to go down. The super rich people, the elites and their families that have been there for generations and generations of wealth are running the country. They make the big decisions. They control the people who drive the trucks because they need to feed their families and stuff. So, but that's another thing. See, when the truckers decide to strike, it's a big thing, because they'll definitely do what they want them to do, but they gotta unionize. All the truckers have to decide to strike. Then they'll do something. If some of them do and some of them don't, well, they just give the work to the other guys that are working, because they need to get their stuff moved from here to there. So it's all, whether it happens or not, it's all in our hands. Unity, as far as one of my things is, they have the CEO that makes $30 million a year. Why can't he take $3 or $4 million and push that money down to the guy that's making $9, $10, $11 an hour? Then we'd all have it. They don't want us to have it. They don't want us to have money, because then we won't start our own business. If you're able to save money, you can start your own little business and you won't have to work for someone. That's not what they want. They want people that are going to just have enough money to go to work and then go home and then go back. And that's where we're at right now. A lot of people just have enough money to go to work, come home, then go back. They don't have any extra money. They might have a little bit of money, maybe to go to the movies or something. But they don't have nobody to start no side business. And a lot of people, they got to work extra hours to make more money. And then you have even less time to spend with your family. Also less time to try to start your own business. So you're stuck in that, basically a cog in the wheel of their success. You're making just enough for you to go back and forth or working backward, but you're not making a money to make a business for yourself. So I could do more on that. Depends how many views come up on here. It's really like an hours and hours conversation. But some advice I could give if you're thinking of starting your own business, I heard a lady talk about try one thing a week. I know you can't really, there's no time, and then a day goes by, and then a week goes by, then a month goes by. Try one thing a week. Let's just say you want to be a carpenter or whatever you want to do. I'm just using that for example. And do one thing a week. Look up where the carpenter class could be in 1 week. The next week, see if they have financial aid. The next week, sign up for the class. The next week, see which one has the least, you could go one class a week or twice a week, something that fits into your schedule. And that works with everything, weightlifting, whatever. The first week, check with your doctor, see what he suggests on you doing any kind of exercise starting out. The second week, buy a little weights. You can start off with little weights, especially if you're older. Little weights, light workouts, real light. The next week, go up a little bit more. Next week, go up a little bit more. Next week, check with your doctor again. If you're older, there's definitely on the exercise weightlifting thing, you want to take slow baby steps. Because there's a lot of people, they're sitting on the couch. The example, this guy's fat, out of shape. He decides to work out. Yeah, some people might make it. They might start, intense, and they make it, and they get to 110 pounds or whatever. But there's a lot of people, they start working out, 2 weeks later they die of a heart attack because their body wasn't used to it. They were actually better off sitting on that couch. They would have lived longer. So you definitely want to, I have another saying, a lot of America don't have health insurance. And the ones that do have health insurance, they can't afford to go to the doctor. And if they do, there's older people that they get medicine and they got to split it in half because they can only take half dosage, even though it's supposed to be a full dosage. They do half a dosage for the month, so it lasts 2 months because they can't afford to go every month and get medicine and pay for that medicine every month. It's sad that another guy said the human is the only creature that has to pay to live. You don't pay, you ain't got nowhere to, hey man, get out of here, you can't stay here. Well, I got nowhere to go. Well, I don't know, you go somewhere else. I seen a show the other day, this guy he got homeless when he was in Alaska, and he lost all his fingers and his toes, man, as he got frostbite so bad, and he's still homeless. It's crazy. Anyways, hopefully you like this, share this, comment on it. So in closing, my advice would be try to do something little by little to get yourself out of that go to work, come home, go to work, come home deal. And I know it's hard, but if you don't try it, pretty soon you're painted into a corner where that is your only option. That's why you see people that are retired 70, 80 years old and they're still working at the Walmart. They ain't working at the Walmart because they want to. Now, some of them might, but most of them they have to work that job. All right, thanks for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully more will. Appreciate you. Thank you.